Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Xdefiant. We're in the middle of the open session right now, and I thought what I would do is just release some settings that I've been using, and they have made an absolutely huge difference in my gameplay. So we're in the settings menu and I'll show you what I'm playing on. Now do realize that with settings, it is very personal to your own particular play style. So some of this may vary, but at least this gives you a space to start with, and you can tinker from there. So really, I haven't touched anything much in the gameplay UI settings. Field of view 105. I'm going to try playing a little bit higher than that and just see if it makes a difference. But 100, 105, somewhere in there. ADS field of view consistent, and ADS behavior is hold, and the ADS sensitivity transition is instant. So there's a few there that you can try if you want. Nothing much else changed there. In the controller is where I made the biggest change. Brawler is actually, so the button layout is a brawler. Brawler is basically tactical from Call of Duty, if you know Call of Duty. Aim assist I've left as standard. It's either standard or it's off. So I left that. Aim assist strength 0 and aim assist follow adjustment 0 and 0. I play with reverse S curve for my curve type. Try linear, try standard, see what works for you. I'm used to using dynamic in Call of Duty, so that's why I play on that. Okay, so here's where I made some big changes from the last video. So aim controller look sensitivity factor at 0.06. I was playing at 0.07 before. That hasn't changed. Controller aim scope looks, there's 1. Sensitivity horizontal and vertical. This is very much a personal preference. I tend to play Call of Duty on 6 and 6, so it can be 5 and 5, 6 and 6. So I'm on kind of 42 and 42, and that works for me. Play around with these. Previously to this, I think I was on 40 and 36 or something, so I've upped that. Acceleration multiplier is at 1. Dead zones, again, play around with this. This is going to be very specific to your controller, how old it is, how much stick drift you might have. So you need to play around with these until the reticle stops moving. So set them at 0 and just take them up one by one, and then controller vibration off. Again, that is a Call of Duty habit I have. Voice chat, I have music off because I'm recording. I don't want music in the background. Video, make sure that you're switching this one on. 120 hertz refresh rate. If you have a console or a PC that will support it, make sure that you have a monitor that will support it. More importantly, if you don't have a monitor that supports 120 hertz, that's useless at switching that on. For some reason, every time I log out, that switches itself off, so I have to keep switching it back on. So just be aware of that. And the last thing is, you can either play with crossplay on or off, and you can see with the future versions of the game, you can choose to have the same input matchmaking or not, which I think is a fantastic addition to the game. So that's what I'm playing with, guys. It probably will give you a good starting point. Just adjusting a couple of things has made a huge difference to me, and I've got to tell you, this game, you will have to fiddle around with the settings until you get what works for you. It's not going to work out of the box, I don't think. I found that in the closed beta, and I'm finding that in the open session. So there you go, there is my settings for you. I hope it's useful. Enjoy playing Xdefiant. Hopefully it's not too long until the full release, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. We'll see ya.